As you might have gathered, it's a touch inclement this morning. Reasonably mild, but any mildness is really being tempered by the strength of an increasing wind. Storm Barrow is upon us. We should be safe here in the Midlands, but it's northwest of England and Scotland that's worst affected. I'm here at the side of the A614 for some of this. A carrier bag that contains leaf litter. I'm after juvenile Platybunus pinetorum, but such carrier bags of leaf litter often hold the unexpected. Maybe you'll get a false scorpion or something else, you never know. But the good thing about days like this, you can come out for an hour or half an hour, grab yourself a couple of samples of leaf litter and then take it home and then sort through it later in the evening in the warm with a glass of whiskey. Well, I've had quite a decent little morning. I've been sorting through leaf litter sample that I took yesterday from the side of the A614 at Clumber, just north of the Clumber Hotel. And it's the site, as I mentioned, where I found Platybunus pinetorum in, I think it was June of this year. It might have been May. I can't remember which now. I'm sure it was May. And it was one of the sites where I'd suggested to myself that it would be best to go and look for juveniles, having provided the highest number of adults, a count of 104. And I took a carrier bag, a leaf litter home the other day, and nothing in it. Plenty of Paraligulopus agrestis, harvestman, and Nemastoma bimaculatum, but no Platybunus pinetorum until today. And out of a full carrier bag, a large carrier bag, one of those so-called bag for life things that aren't, and the bag was completely full of leaf litter, and I have finally found what I've been after, and that is a juvenile Platybunus pinetorum. And here is juvenile Platybunus pinetorum. Now, these, quite surprisingly, they're larger than what I thought they would be, because after having found juveniles of Platybunus triangularis in the last week or so in leaf litter samples, I expected these to be about the same size and same stage, but these seem to be a good molt ahead of Platybunus triangularis. They are easy to tell from triangularis juveniles because even at this early stage they have that pale chestnut brown ocularium, which is the raised area that the eyes sit on the body. and that's distinctive. On adults, it's really distinctive from a distance, even when you're looking at an adult on the trunk of a tree. And I'm glad I've found these, because it ends a little mystery. I like a little mystery, and I like to do the field work to sort it out and find out. You won't learn anything without doing a bit of field work yourself. And after a couple of bags of leaf litter from the same site, these two turned up in the same little handful early on this morning. And one always seems to be on the move while the other one likes to sit. So finally, I've been able to sort of prove to myself at least that female Platybunus pinetorum, although it is largely parthenogenic in the UK, with males only known from one site in Yorkshire, and I think that was home for the other year. Otherwise, the self-fertile females obviously go down into the leaf litter, despite spending all of their adult life that I can see from the spring, from late March onwards, on the trunks of trees, and they're particularly favoured to certain trees, and they'll stay on that certain tree. And hey, we're off. I thought it was too good to last, but anyway, while they're still moving around, they might sit there. Obviously, I've got them in a square tub now because I've sorted them out of leaf litter. So obviously, the females descend into the leaf litter to lay their eggs, and that's where the juveniles hunt and remain until after the winter. And say from this Clumber Park site where this leaf litter was taken from, this is the second bag of leaf litter, and I sampled some leaf litter from 4 little areas within close proximity. So these may well have come from leaf litter that was under some rubbish and that was drier. I've no idea, because I did take some leaf litter from under discarded carrier bags. But at least now I know that they inhabit the leaf litter until the spring, when it starts to warm up, and then they ascend to the trees. Another little mystery solved. I do like it when things come together. It takes a while sometimes, and it takes several visits. But if everything was easy, what would be the fun? There's no fun if it's easy, if things are straightforward. So, I'm happy with that. That was worthwhile.